What is good, everyone? Saints right here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Super video today, and of course, we are talking about Dragon Ball Super Chapter 70 for the summary for obviously Chapter 70. As I just said, if you haven't already, of course, hit the like button for this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell when I upload new videos just like this, talking about, of course, Dragon Ball and Demon Slayer. And of course, this is courtesy to DBS Hype, and the translations are from Para Yume and Aaron Van Duin. Thank you guys very much for the translations. This is coming from DBS Type's Twitter, and he did a Google Documents translation. He put all the translations on Google Docs, so let's check that right now. If you want to see the images, check my previous video about all the images. There are some like breakdown summaries, but this is not the full details as we're going to see right now. So if you don't want to know what's going to happen, click away from the video. So let's get started on these Chapter 70 summaries. Spoilers. Let's go. Okay. Obviously, DBS Chapter 70, the greatest warrior in the universe, with Granola asking Toronbo, that's the name of the Cerulean Dragon, to become the greatest warrior in the universe. The dragon clarifies that meaning as the strongest being apart from the gods. That's pretty key right there. I like that they're making sure that he's not going to be stronger than Beerus or Whis or even Zeno at that point, or even on the Grand Priest. But he explains that he can only make him stronger than he is now by awakening his latent potential. Granola is disappointed that his wish can't be fulfilled, but the Cerulean Dragon says that if Granola accepts a condition, that the wish can be made. Granola answers the dragon that he's willing to accept any condition. So alright, so obviously we all knew that wasn't gonna happen, but still, I just wish it wasn't so easily done like that. Like, what's preventing Shenron or Porunga from doing this? To anyone, honestly. A lot of plot holes, a lot of retcon, really bad retcons here. Alright, Beerus' planet, Vegeta tries to destroy a stone and succeeds, but Beerus notices that Vegeta only broke it using a Ki or Ki blast. Beerus explains that the Hakai erases something from the existence, which he demonstrates with stone, and accidentally damages the current issue of the God comics he was currently reading as well. From distance, Goku notices that Beerus destroyed again. But what? From distance, Goku knows that Beerus destroyed again. Okay, I think that's a bad spelling error, or grammar. But accepts that Vegeta gets trained by Beerus. Goku only focuses on proving his Ultra Instinct and wonders which of them will be the strongest in the universe at the end, even though with not having someone particularly in mind. Whis tells Goku that it's not certain that the strongest will be one of these two. He asks the Oracle Fish, who just wakes up, and says that the strongest in the universe will appear soon. Okay, sorry. Vegeta suddenly appears in front of the fish, saying that that's gonna be me. He puts a tiny stone on his finger and destroys it with a Hakai. Now he wants to be able to destroy bigger things. Back on planet Syria, Toronbo disappears and the two Dragon Balls spread across the planet. Gornol's appearance changed with his hair, with having longer hair now. He moves up a rock and fires it to a nearby mountain, causing an explosion, causing Monaito to wake up. That's the one that making him. He has a bad feeling and notices that the Dragon Ball is gone. He walks out, sees Granola floating in the sky, and confronts him about whether he used the Dragon Balls. Obviously he did. Granola confirms and explains that he became the strongest in the universe and is able to defeat Frieza now. Monaito figures that he accepts the condition and is angry about him being so foolish. He warns Granola that strong powers brings new enemies. Granola doesn't get it as he is the strongest now, but Naito replies, even if you're the strongest now, you don't know about tomorrow. So this is implying that even though Granola is the strongest right now, Goku and Vegeta could surpass him. Because even though Granola's wish is to be the strongest in the universe, Goku and Vegeta could train and it's easy to surpass him. Hell, we don't even know what Frieza is doing right now. Frieza could be training right now. That's one thing I don't see a lot of people talk about, is Frieza could potentially be training and possibly surpass Goku and Vegeta, and even Granola for that matter. So, interesting to see what's going to happen here. Okay, here we go. Granola flies up and notices that he cannot sense any Frieza-like presence around the nearby planets nearby, meaning he will ask Alec. Sorry guys. Oh my gosh. Ignoring Monito, he flies away. The owner making stumbles over a stone and he regrets letting Granola people go mad again. Huh? What does that mean? The owner making stumbles over a stone and regrets letting Granola's people go mad again. Oh my god. So there's probably more backstory to this that we don't know about with that line. Granola is seen leaving planet Syria, and Whis observes this in his staff, while Goku and Vegeta pester the Oracle Fish to admit either one of them is the greatest warrior in the universe, but the Oracle Fish refuses to tell him. The Oracle Fish leaves as Whis continues to watch Granola while he observes cutting his hair back to the style he had before. Whis notes he could be trouble. So already Whis knows what's up, but kind of weird that Granola grows his hair long, but he cuts it immediately, so that seems to be kind of irrelevant for him to do that if he's going to cut his hair anyway, so I don't know. But well, obviously that could be coming in factor later on, but we'll see what that is, hopefully. 2 days later, Granola makes his way to the Heater's hideout and pass guard to meet Alec, who is surprised to see him as he's interrupting a dance performance. He asks what Granola wants, to which he replies he's looking for the location of Frieza. Alec questions why he brought that up again and sends his answers away. While reminding Granola he told him his power isn't enough to defeat Frieza. Granola says that no, he will defeat him. After all, he's the strongest warrior in the universe right now. The Heaters laugh at him for such words, and Alec tells him it's almost time for dinner and he's no time for talks of dreams. Okay? Granola insists that it's not a dream and begs they tell him where Frieza is. Oil confronts, that's the big guy. Oil confronts Granola and the two begin fighting. But Granola easily dodges and uses one finger to send the guy flying back into a wall. Alec and the others are surprised, Maki questioning how he's done this. Granola says once again that he's become strong. Alec seems intrigued and orders Oil back up to fight Granola. He wants to see Granola's true strength. Oil rushes back at Granola and slams the ground as Granola dodges in time. He returns the attack with a hit of his own to Oil's face before avoiding another strike. Granola continues to avoid Oil's assaults, and the Heaters are shocked. Surprisingly, he hasn't sent gas yet, which is said to be the strongest out of everyone from the Heaters. Granola then shoots a blast of his own, but Oil dodges that too. It's then he notices he puts too many holes in the floor and falls through. Granola tells Alec to stop this as they are not enemies. Alec tells them not to be scared, then asks Oil if he's done and if they should swap for Maki. Oil returns with the piece of flooring and throws it at Granola, who seems to catch it and then reduces it to dust. So possibly, this doesn't specifically say that Granola knows Hakai, but obviously his powers have succeeded that could cop that's very similar to Hakai, but not quite on that level yet. Maki steps in and rushes at Granola with an energy attack in both hands. She swipes at him, but Granola dodges her and manages to tie her hands up with his scarf. He yanks her around some until she cuts loose by Gas. Maki thanks Gas and tells him to be careful. Granola is the real deal. Alec interrupts and says it's okay. Gas doesn't have to fight and can't stand back. It's enough he understands Granola's true strength, but he wants to know how he came into this rapid growth. Granola, however, says won't say so. Alec says he won't give him Frieza's location. Granola says he used the Dragon Ball. So very casually, he just says he uses Dragon Ball. So that's great. Alec thought as much and knows that it must be the Dragon Balls on planet Cereal. So this is known to everyone except for everyone on Earth, and no one from the gods or King Kai knows this. This is great writing. I don't know if you guys know my sarcasm, but this is causing a lot of potholes here. Granola confirms this and that he obtained the universe's greatest power from it too. Lex tells him they've come to an agreement and to wait because they don't even know Frieza's exact location. It'll take time for them to find out, so for now he tells him to go back to Plant Zero and they'll contact him. So another mission that they're probably gonna do and to pay to take off Frieza. Granola agrees but tells them to hurry. He doesn't have time. Alec asks what he means by that. Granola reveals that he has little lifespan remaining. Maki is surprised and surely he has at least 50 years, but Serena's lived to at least 200 years old. Granola okay, this kind of tells us that Granola's at 150 years old at least. At least 150. Granola confirms he would have lived to at least 150, but he's exchanged his remaining lifespan for power. Wait, so Granola confirms he would have lived to at least 150. Oh, so he's like 100-ish years old or something like that. A flashback to the dragon reveals that exchanging his lifespan was a condition for the wish. Granola now has 3 years left to live. Maki is shocked he'd go this far to defeat Frieza. What a frightening guy. So it's just, why did they have to reveal this so soon? Why couldn't they wait till like a year later until this is said? Like maybe like throughout the battle, or towards the end of the battle, or the beginning of the battle between Frieza or Goku and Vegeta, this is revealed. This is just not good writing. Granola then takes his leave, and the Heaters have their dinner. As they eat, Oil asks if Elect really will tell where Frieza is at. Maki says if he kills Frieza, then they can work without having to see Frieza's face. Elect calls her stupid and says then if that happens, then Granola will be at the top. It has to be them. The Heaters, it will be problems if Granola crushes the Frieza army. Gas speaks up and says it's their ultimate goal to put Frieza's army under their control. Okay, so that's new information right there. So basically they want to take everyone from Frieza's army and use it as their own, and obviously rule the universe, for Universe 7 at least. Lex says that is correct. With Frieza's infamous army at their disposal, there's more chances for businesses, and there's a reason he hasn't been business partners with Frieza. As for what Elec will do, well, it seems Granola must die, but can it be done now that he's the greatest warrior in the universe? Lex tells the Heaters, he has a good idea. They'll use the Saiyans. Oil notes it must be the two Saiyans who defeated Moral. That's just what I predicted. They probably found out information from 7-3. Maki says that the data they got from 7-3. Oh, I was right. From 7-3, it says they were absurdly strong. Alex says he'll get them to fight 2-on-1. Oil says that Granola has a grudge against the Saiyans. Ooh. We already knew this stuff. If he finds out about the remaining ones, he'll have no reason but to fight them. Lek agrees and says that even if Granola is the greatest in the universe, it's 2 against him, then game over. Meanwhile, Granola's ship is flying away, and Goku and Vegeta are training. It seems the fate of these 3 is about to cross. So, obviously, the Heaters are trying to like get rid of Frieza and now Granola, and trying to like do business and rule the universe under their business model by using Goku and Vegeta to defeat Frieza and Granola now. But overall, this chapter seems pretty... There's some more downs than ups, I'm not gonna lie there, but I don't know about this writing. But will we see Frieza in the next chapter? Possibly. But could we see maybe a 3-on situation instead of 2-on-1? But obviously the tagline for this is the 2 Saiyans against Granola. But I don't know. They said it's the 3 warriors, so it could go on like on a triple threat, which I'll be really interested to see if they go that route. But obviously there is still a lot to be discovered for this. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this week's chapter summary, or this month's chapter, sorry. But overall, I think it's more towards the middle, more downs than up, as I said. But let's see where this goes. And maybe once we read the actual chapter, it will actually make more sense. But we'll see when that happens. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit the like button for this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell whenever I upload new videos just like this, talking about, of course, Dragon Ball. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. This is Saiyan Survive signing out. I'll see you guys later. Catch you in the next video.